Can you describe what the Office of Sustainability does on campus?
Yeah, we have a really kind of diverse role. The office was created 3 years ago, and the role for me as Sustainability Coordinator is staff to the President's Sustainability Advisory Committee, which is a group of faculty, staff, students, and administrators focused on sustainability issues on campus. And so I serve as the staff advisor to the Student Sustainability Council. I am the chair of the facilities work team for the Bicycle Advisory Committee. I also serve as kind of a special assistant to any sustainability related project. And then I'm currently working really closely with our new recycling coordinator on developing some new outreach and new operation strategy for our recycling.
So has the recycling in the dorms been improved over the last several years?
I think so. It underwent a major change in the fall of 2011 that I think in all of the halls it reduced the number of places where students could take the recycling, but it increased the collection frequency.
Okay.
And so let's use a tower for instance because it's the most dramatic example. Prior to the fall of 2011, the program was staffed by students, and there was a recycling station on every single floor of the tower, and you had paper, cans, and bottles separated out by type. In the summer of 2011, we transitioned the program to where it was staffed by full-time employees of campus housing, and we reduced it from one location on every floor to one location for the building. And what we did was put in large roll carts that were single stream so that everything could go in them. And so it's increased convenience in terms of not having to separate. It's definitely increased the level of service because it's picked up every day, but there are fewer locations.
And do you think recycling needs to be addressed further, or do you think the point that we're at is a good one?
I think that recycling needs to stay totally co-located with trash. And so if students are asked to take their trash all the way out of a residence hall to a dumpster, I think the recycling dumpster should be right beside it.
In what ways would you encourage students to recycle?
Always. And so I would first just encourage people to look at their consumption habits and patterns and figure out where they've got excess waste in their system. And so if you can carry a water bottle and fill it up 5 times in a day instead of drinking 5 disposable water bottles, then I'd say recycle less. And we try and encourage that as an alternative by funding and distributing the bottle filling stations that are now in 30 different campus buildings so that it's easy, convenient, and you get free filtered water. I think just using the resources that are available online to make sure you know what is and what isn't, and then being willing to hang on to that pop bottle or that can for the extra 15 seconds that it takes you to walk past the trash can that's closest to you and go to the recycling bin really does make a difference, and it really does get recycled. And so I guess I would want students to understand that as well. So.
And shifting gears a little bit to look at water conservation, is there anything being done in the dorms currently as far as more efficient shower heads or leaky faucets or anything along those lines?
Yeah, I mean, all of the new residence halls that are being built are going to be built with incredibly water-efficient appliances. And I'm pretty sure that all of the existing ones have been switched over to low-flow shower heads, aerators on the sinks to, get you a higher pressure but a lower volume.
Right.
I think we have done a really good job of going back in and retrofitting the existing buildings. And then we've included in the design specs from the new buildings that water conservation, at least on that end, will be a high priority.
Okay, great. And how do you see UK moving forward with more sustainable living in the dorms?
Right now, we don't have a single residence hall that's certified by the U.S. Green Building Council as a LEED certified facility. To fast forward 5 years to where all but 4 of our residence halls will be LEED certified, perform better. They'll have lower energy use intensity per square foot. They'll have amenities like improved bike racks and outdoor and indoor recycling.
Do you think that the UK students need to do more to promote sustainability and get involved?
So I think the students get it. I think you'll see is a more integrated and visible strategy from the university talking about how we're doing it.
Okay.
And so, we've got degree programs that have popped up. We've got undergraduate certificates that are coming along. We've got green building specs over here. And so I just think you'll start to see that come together in a more cohesive and recognizable package. And so it'll just be a little bit more integrated. But I think from the student perspective, I think you all get it. And I also think that it'll just continue to be reinforced by a variety of factors. So I think that the responsibility is really probably with us as the university to integrate those efforts and to make it easier to see and easier to engage with.